And hello again, Internet. This is not getting over it. Yeah, I'm putting that to the side stream at this point. I do continue to want to play it, or want to continue playing it, I should say, but I don't want it getting in the way of my main stream. However, since I don't really have anything else lined up for the main stream today, I was planning on taking my break anyway after today and looking up some games to see what I want to play next. I decided to go ahead and showcase the game that I've been playing because there are actually a lot of elements in this game that I want to talk about. In this game specifically, some of the design elements, some of the choices they made, etc. First and foremost, talking about the settings and how I commented with... Like, okay, listen to this. Watch the menu. Listen carefully. Now, I don't know if you heard that, because I barely do, but his voice for the opening thing is insanely quiet. And it's really only there. I mean, there's other parts where it's pretty quiet too. In this game, it has a few modes. It has the free battle mode, your options mode, and your ultimate mission mode. Yay, ultimate. Always gotta be ultimate. Anyway, let's check this options. There's pretty much it. You've already seen the main options for your video and such. So how about your sound options? What are they? Captions, voice setting, and master volume. They don't mix the various volumes. You can't change the music, you can't change the sound effects, you can't change the voice. It is all or nothing. The game, it's like getting over it, which doesn't even really have background music. Barely has sound at all. Has better sound options than this game. Don't do this. Separate them, please. Separate them. I do like the fact that it has the English or Japanese voices. Control settings, pretty basic. Computer difficulty, but that's it. That's all for your options. You have very little control over this game. Now, the free battle mode is exactly what it sounds like. This is your basic fighting game mode, and you can see here there's plenty of characters to choose from. And, oh, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, so there's 2 pages worth. That's what happened. I was going to say, wait a second, what happened to the randoms? Where did they go? Well, random select is a button down there, random select. And as you see, the various host of characters, and a couple of them have different outfits. Only these 2 have different outfits right now. I don't even know if the other characters get different outfits. Then again, they didn't really in the show either. They wore the same clothes all the time. So, you then have other characters like Sasuke, Lee. And if you know the game, or the series, you know the characters here. These 3 were unlockable. Everyone else on this list you got right away. These 3 you had to unlock, and this entire section you have to unlock. And so far I've only got 4 of those, which means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters left to go. I can actually guess what many of them are. In fact, I can guess what some of them are. There's going to be Itachi, there's going to be the shark guy, there's going to be Tsunade, there's going to be Orochimaru, there's going to be Kikimaru, and I honestly don't know what the last one's going to be, so... Kikimaru? I might have said that one wrong. At any rate, that's your basic battle mode screen. We'll see what the battles are when we get in, but the guts of the game, the entire core of the game, is the ultimate mission mode, at least of the single player aspect, and how you unlock the characters and such. And this is one of the things I'm actually kind of torn on for a few reasons. Now, it's not bad for a game to include something like this. Something like this. Hey there, Sawsmith, and I'm actually going to quickly move this little name tag icon. When I Alt-Tab out, it blanks the screen. I apologize for that. I'm going to move this icon up to the corner, out of the way, and back to the game. There we go. Now it's not blocking the radar. See, I can do that. I can move the logo around. Yay! Truth be told, Sussmith, I love this anime too, and I will actually discuss why, the story-wise here. But I don't mind there being a story mode in fighting games. In fact, I kind of prefer it. It's the execution of this one that overall is pretty terrible. Let's start with, well, whoops. Let's just go ahead and go to the mission list here. Now, right away, you have a mission list. You have, the first one here are your story missions. And as you see, there are various arcs that it goes through, and you can see that they have, 1 star, 3 star. This is one of the first issues with this particular game. Notice how most of these only have 1 star completed. And there's only a couple that have 3 stars. Now, it's not because I couldn't do the 3-star part. It's because in order to get the 3-star even available, you have the bonus conditions. You have to win with at least 30% chakra and win with a support attack as their finishing blow. Your first time doing the mission, those aren't available. You have to do the mission twice to get the 3-star bonus. Just straight off the bat. I don't like that. I would prefer to at least have the option the very first time of doing all the bonus requirements. But it just doesn't give you that. Now the second thing, you'll notice here that there's this number down here. 175. I cannot do this mission yet until I do the side missions. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. A lot of games do that. A lot of open world games do that. They've been doing that since Grand Theft Auto 3, which is, one of the pioneers, at least since Grand Theft Auto 3, one of the pioneers of open world gaming, where you have to do side quests in order to open up the main quest line. The various implementations are part of the problem. Sometimes they're done well, sometimes they're done badly. In this game, it's a bit of a mixed bag, I think. It just means you got to go through and do some of these side missions. And as you see, I really haven't done that many side missions, because a lot of these just throw the XP at you, the mission XP, lots of it. Wherein lies one of my second issues with how this game is done. And that is, it's filler. This entire portion of the game, the entire story mode, the way to unlock all of the characters is nothing but meaningless fluff filler. There's crap mini games. In fact, let's go ahead and try one of these. Let's do one that let's see if there's... Alright, there's none of the ones that I haven't actually straight up done right away. Hi Z, how are you? So yeah, let's try this. Tree climbing review. Okay. Let's take a look at one of the mini games. Sakura, pardon me, wants me to review climbing trees. And I have to do it within 1 minute and 10 seconds to get the 3-star. And as you see, you get mission XP. This is only worth 4 mission XP. So this is a kind of crap mission, but I'm only doing it to show you one of the mini games. And I get, of course, a payment item, 2 stag beetles. Yeah, some of the payment items you get are literally just bugs. Okay. Oh yeah, and when you do the side missions, does it take you straight to the mission? Hell no. You turn the mission on. Now you gotta go through this world map here, or the city at least, the town, to the mission giver. Now if you're doing the normal missions, that's not a problem. It just takes you straight in the mission. But if you do the side missions, you gotta work your way to them. And getting around this town is a real pain in the butt. I mean, you do have this extra movement cannon thing right here, which is pretty awful. Look at this. Watch this. And you need more shock ropes. See, I was too close to the rail there. If I'd done it, I would have just smashed off the rail and been done with it. The more chakra you have during the world map gives you more power for it. And I'll show you how to get that later. Now that looks like, and of course you got to recharge your chakra and all that. Now that looks like a pretty decent way of getting around the town, right? Except for this. See this little step counter down in the bottom corner there? You have missions. Well, I'm on a mission right now, so I can't show you. You have missions to walk around the city. And those 23,000 steps, I'm not even halfway done with those missions. So you're encouraged, you're forced practically to walk, to not use the travel power it gave you. And that was just one of the travel powers. I'll show you some of the others. So here, I'm at the side mission. That's one I've already done before, so I actually do have the extra challenges, which are, on this case, literally just do it a little faster. Okay, so you'll train, blah, blah, blah. You'd prefer Sasuke. Of course you'd prefer Sasuke. Alright, Sakura, let's do this. We are climbing a tree. Get ready for this amazing minigame. And yes, there are actual main missions that are just this. Oh my god, it's amazing. I have to sometimes change lanes to avoid the branches. This is what I want in my fighting game right here. This is so exciting, I don't even know how to contain myself. I mean, look at this. This is an actual mission in the game. Why? Why have this crap? Why not, oh, I don't know, in a fighting game, have fighting as your... I mean, there are fighting missions, yes. But why even have this crap? Well, there was that one time in the show where they were training by climbing a tree. Yet, number one, they weren't climbing it like this and dodging branches. It was a test of their chakra. Yes, you see, I've seen the show. I really like the show. Yay, I climbed the tree. Ooh, amazing. Finished it in 120? Finished in 110. I 3-starred it. Yes, amazing. But again, why have that? Why even include that mini game? Why have such a crap mini game? Next thing, I finished a mission. Every time you finish a mission, you get a little bit of money, of course. You get the payment. You get the mission XP. But, and then you blah, 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 blah. Talkie, talkie, talkie. Characters doing things. Whatever. Oh no, I said Sasuke. I run away now. Now, secret scrolls have appeared on the stage. You use those secret scrolls to buy items, or rather, buy team-up powers at the shop over here. Well, let me go ahead and show you the shop over here. Well, if I can get to it. And, oh yes, all these items, they appear on the map. So it's not like you have to go hunting for them. It's like, oh, gee, I wonder where they've shown up. So you come over to this shop right here. He wants the scrolls around town. Great. Let's give you the scrolls. See what I can buy. Sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. They're all sold out, with the exception of the ones that aren't available. Well, surely they must be expensive, right? $250, $250, $250, $250. Now, I'm still collecting the scrolls because I don't know. Maybe this one down here costs 10,000. Maybe it does. Maybe it'll be about 500. So I'm either right now wasting my time getting these items, or if I don't get them, I'll be wasting even more time later on trying to get them. Now I'll go ahead and show you some of these. And that's a big part about this game, particularly the ultimate mission mode, is it's a way to waste your time. It's all it does. Ah, and I fell off the world, or I fell off the building. Yay. Oh, great. I can't even get back on from this side. Okay, there we go. And it's not even like the scrolls on the ground. No. Now I just have to sit here and spam the shuriken button to knock all these things down. Which, by the way, breaking items was another one of those quests that you have to do so many of. However, that one I finished very early. Even the final tier of it. Because there are just so goddamn many things to break. And then some of the scrolls are just sitting on the ground. It's teaching you how to run. Yay. I can walk in a straight line. That's an achievement. Here, though, we have at least something different. This one's telling you, use your cannon power. Okay, line up the scrolls. That was hard. The ones over here on the water by that other save point are more of the just break with your shurikens ones. I'm not even gonna... I've actually at this point never seen what happens if you just don't collect the scrolls. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna not collect the scrolls this time. I'm gonna instead... I'll show you some of these missions. Like I said, we have missions here for breaking the targets. There was a breaking 1,000 targets. Well, I've broken far more. How about footprints? 29,000. That's walking. 29,000 steps for the part 3 of 4. So far, I've walked 24,000 steps. Oh, and that little clock down there? Yeah, spending time in the game is another one of the missions. As you can tell, I'm not happy with these. So then you have some shops. Well, hey, look at this. Ino's here selling flowers. Except she's not selling flowers. She's buying flowers. You can sell flowers to her. But if you need them for a quest or something, well, then you got to go earn them again. What kind of quests at all do you need them for? Well, for example, the item shop here, you see the order list. In order to get, say, food pills, tortoiseshell pills, or in this case, shot-run pills, in order to buy them for the combat, which I don't really like items in combat, but whatever, this game has them. In order to do that, I need to get 5 more blue flowers and a death cup. Well, I already have the death cup, that's why it's flashing there. But I only have 5 of the 10 blue flowers. Well, there's a flower store across the street. Why can't I just go buy the damn flowers? I could sell her the flowers, but I can't buy them. Same is true with bugs. Same is true with the vegetables and fruit. You can sell them. You can't buy them. That's not the only order list one. That one, of course, like I said, unlocks the ability to purchase items for combat. The other one is the ramen shop over here. So you get ingredients as you're playing to find ramen. As you see, I've actually found a fair number of them. In fact, here's one right now. Let's go ahead and get the clam ramen. Oh, this needed 3 different types of clam. Yay! Clam ramen.
Yeah, it looks so good.
And he sits there, makes a stupid comment, and your chakra goes up a little bit. Where does this chakra matter? Only here in the world map area, in the city map, to do this, to do that cannon. I can now do the cannon just a little bit further. That's it. That's all that does for you. And as you see, oh, well, would you look at that? I have another one ready to go. Since I had a golden walnut. Let's see what kind of silly comment he makes. Thank you very much, Z. He makes a comment, makes a little silly thing. You get chakra. And of course, there's a mission to do all of these. Let's see. Nothing else added, but I still need to find all these vegetables. Now, these ones here with the treasure chest ones, those only appear at certain points in the story. You do a story mission, and every now and then, you'll get an ingredient to show up on the map that you have to go find. Again, treasure chest. The ones that have different icons, like, well, that golden walnut, you get that a different way. So there's the ramen. I'm going to go ahead and save real quick since I've actually done stuff. And then there's one other store that you can actually buy things from. The general store here. This one's not bad. This one I don't mind. You can get the Ultimate Jitsu movies, which as you see I've been buying these and they're the more expensive things. You can also get figurines, and I'll kind of show you what these look like. In fact, we'll just go ahead and buy Naruto's here for the hell of it. And you can get music, so you can listen to the background music whenever you want. Let's go ahead and pick up one of those. This is the first time I've actually bought any of those. Oh! But I can't go and look at them yet. No, you can't just go and look at them whenever you want. No, 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 no. You have to be on the save point to do that. Now I can look at them. So let's take a look. Figurines here, right? So there you go. Yeah, that was it. That's what I bought Naruto for. You can look around him. He gets an animation. I don't mind this. That's kind of neat. You get to see the actual model. You get to see the details of it. You can see in a little bit of an animation. That's pretty cool. That's the only one I bought. It actually does come with others. Like these ones are available right away. So the Ultimate Jitsu movies, you can choose what stage. Let's go ahead and do the grass waves. Choose what character. Let's take a look at. Let's see what Jiraiya's is. And who is he going to do it to? How about Choji? Everyone hates Choji. So you choose what stage, you choose what character, and you basically just get to see them perform their ultimate. I actually do kind of like this. I like being able to just see what everyone's ultimate is. Also, there are a few that have a little extra to them depending on who you do it to. For example, Sasuke here. See what Sasuke does against Choji, right? Actually, I don't think his does it. I don't think Sasuke is one that does it. Yeah, I think his is the same. We're going to find out real quick. What does it look like when he does it to Naruto? You know, rivalry stuff. Is there anything special? Nope, no special. God, there is actually... I know I've seen one here that did something special based on who it was done to. And I hate this one so much. This is the dumbest freaking ultimate. They chose a lot of ultimates from the filler arcs, which I don't like. None of the moves in the filler arcs were that good. So I'm looking to see if there's something extra at the end of this one. There isn't, so I have no idea. I've seen ones where there was something extra. I just don't remember what characters they did it with. And of course the music, you can listen to the various music. I like having those features, and I don't even mind having them something you have to purchase and unlock. And the dioramas. Dioramas are something interesting. You get these during the flashback missions, your actual main story missions, but they also need something extra. This is why I bought those two other things, why I bought the figurine and the music, because I haven't seen this myself either. As you see, survival exercise now there are 3 parts that I needed, and I've obtained those 3 now. I have the figurine, I have the movie, I have the music. So what does this do? Let's find out. That's it.
Here's a chance. Weak.
1,000 Years of Pain! Yeah, okay. So there you guys go. I filled this one out, so we got to see Kakashi stick his fingers up Naruto's butt. I hope you're happy. And yes, 1,000 Years of Pain, not 1,000 Years of Death. 1,000 Years of Death sounds so freaking stupid. So yeah, that was a thing that just happened. Alright. Mission list. Do I have enough for the next mission yet? No, I don't. So let's try another one of these. Here's another one of the mini games, and you'll notice this one I haven't done yet. Yeah, Z, totally do. As you see, I have not done this one yet. So the bonus conditions, which for this one will just be do it faster, aren't there yet. But let's go ahead and take this on. And again, it's a side mission, so I have to go find the character. But you'll notice that this time it was giving me 14 points instead of 4. Because this is the first time I've done this one. Alright, where are you? You're on the other side of the thing here, so I'll just fly across the river. Oh, I almost nailed him. Look at that, I almost nailed him with a blind shot. Alright, Kiba. Haha. And now I have to go catch the dog in the forest. Are you ready for this amazing mini game? Here we go. Jump. Press forward. 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 This is so engaging. Now, mind you, you'd have to dodge around the trees. And if you get 3 of these things without smacking into a tree, which, you know, I just smacked into a tree, you saw that I was able to go further and go up over it. And once you get too close, though, as you see, they've stopped appearing. So now I have to try to catch the dog. Oh! And then he does that if you get too close to him. So he just knocked me way back. And remember, I'm on a time limit here. There we go. Press the button in time to catch him. That was your mini game. Yeah. They spent time and resources making that. Even the fighting in this game, which we're about to see, even the fighting in this game just isn't as good as Clash of the Ninja. Now, these games are not any technical, huge, complex masterpieces of fighting games. They are not. They never were. Not Clash of the Ninja either. They're not meant to be. They're meant to be fairly entry-level fighting games. So they're button mashers to the extreme. But they're fun, especially if you like the characters. And the story. Speaking of the story, let's take a look and see what we got here. Since I actually have enough now for Fatal Encounter. So I'm looking for Tsunade. And it looks like Sasuke and Itachi are going to go at it. So I just have to beat Itachi with Sasuke. And of course, it gives you some of the story. This is basically so far going through the story in the anime. We're up to the Finding Sonata arc, or Sonate arc. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. Again, they have the voiceovers for these ones, but I can't fucking hear the voice. It's so low. So here we go. The enemy is in a fast state, and I cannot do awakening mode. I don't even know what awakening mode is, because nothing lets you do it. That's not going to be something until afterward. But as you see, the combat is not exactly difficult. You have basically 4 buttons for your main attacks. You have melee, you have throw your shuriken, you have chakra, and you have jump. There's also your help buttons if you have support character, and your guard buttons are the trigger. And if you guard just as you're about to get hit, nope, didn't do it. If you guard just as you're about to get hit, you'll do the warp out thing. Now, and you can do it mid combo, but it's like impossible. Now, it's so fast right now. It's actually gotten harder. That's one of the things I was going to complain about, is that early on the fights are crap, just absolute useless. The enemies stand there and do nothing. Well, that's no longer the case. That stopped being the case pretty much at the Gaara fight, the first time you fight Gaara. Okay, so you do ninjutsu by pressing the chakra button, so you're in the chakra mode, and then doing melee attack. And there's different types of ninjutsu, of course, depending on the character. This guy, Chidori, you gotta charge it up, and BAM! That's what happens when you hit with it. Now, you can also chakra and move quickly toward them if you do the chakra and jump. There's also, you throw a bunch of shurikens, or in the case of Sasuke here, one very large shuriken if you do chakra and then the shuriken button. There's also, if you want to do your ultimate, you hit the chakra button twice and then the melee. Then you have this, where you have to press the buttons and press more of the buttons that show up on your side of the screen than your opponent presses on their side of the screen. It's kind of a way to balance out whether or not the ultimate actually hits. The thing is, you can charge your chakra at any time and just sit there and spam ultimate or spam your special moves. The Clash of the Ninja, the ones on GameCube and Wii, are so much better, both for the avoiding, because you can avoid without having precision timing as long as you have enough chakra, but it eats part of your chakra bar, and your ultimate you have to have enough chakra to actually use. The only one in that one who can spam their ultimate is Rock Lee, because he has a special ability that basically puts him at infinite chakra and no life. Okay, so I did a... there you go. I did a story mission. I got Itachi as playable now. Secret scrolls and an ingredient bag appeared. So we've seen the scrolls on the map, and I do not care. But you see that red dot over here next to those arrows is the ingredient bag. And those appear kind of randomly. I've seen them appear in the same place before. And generally there's some special way to get to them. Looks like this one I'm going to just have to climb up. Maybe. Nope. And of course the controls are a little wonky for this, but... Where is it? Huh. Oh, well, there it is. Just laying on the ground. I got a carrot. A carrot by itself is not enough to do one of the ramens. The early ones, you get one ingredient, you can just go turn it in for ramen. Later on, no, that's not going to happen. Alright, so I'm going to save the game. Now, there are some good things in this game. I will show you, do a replay of a mission of one of my real favorites. And this is the Burning Will of Fire, the Leaf Destruction Arc. They did a great job with this. So I have to win with 2 life bars remaining. That's one of the things. You get 3 life bars, basically. So I have to try to win with 2 life bars remaining. Well, that's not going to freaking happen. And you notice that it says here, win the giant battle. And there's got a movie, giant, movie. And I'm going to face against Shukaku as Naruto. So let's see what happens here. First off, it does the movie stuff. Now this is, of course, part of the plot of the game. As you see, this is the destruction arc. Orochimaru was attacking the Hidden Leaf Village. Gaara and Naruto were out in the woods. And here's what's going on now. And now, mind you, I've only really watched the show in Japanese. I do like the voice work here. Like that for Gaara works really well. So I have no problem with the dubbing. The lip syncing we have some problems with. Again, though, that's going to be a problem no matter what you try to do. They don't even try sometimes, though. So I really like this mission. So far, I haven't had any major complaints with any of the voices, except his. Shukaku's just sounds dumb, but he sounded dumb in Japanese.
This is what he really is.
But yeah, I mean, look at this. Now I have to try to fight this guy. Fun, huh? Now this actually brings up Naruto itself, the show. Now the reason I'm playing Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 1 and not 2, 3, 4 Revolution, this is the only non-Shippuden one. The only non-shit-pudding one. I have seen a bit of Shippuden. It's okay, but I really do prefer the original Naruto. I like the story in it. I like the way you can see, the world building is really good. I like the way you can see the training and how they're learning their moves. I like the way you can see the training going through generations of the village. You know, these techniques are handed down, and you actually see that in the show. You see Naruto, like in this part of the show, Naruto started being a complete loner with no one around him. Everyone hated him. But he's been getting more and more respect as things go on. So right now, I just sit here and throw shurikens at him until he does something. The thing I don't like about Shippuden versus the original Naruto is Shippuden gets a bit obscene with the power level. Not that Naruto didn't at point, but it honestly gets even worse. So when he comes down like this, I tend to throw the large shuriken so that I can get up and beat the crap out of him. Alright, so now he's going to get pissed and do things. So when he does something like this, you have to go and beat on his hand for a while. Yay. Now, one of the things, like I said, what I really like is at this point, Naruto is starting to... He's getting a group of friends around him. People are giving him more respect for what he's been doing. And at this point in the story, I really like the Naruto versus Sasuke bit. Sasuke is literally at this point starting to lose his mind because he is supposed to be the prodigy, the strongest one available, and Naruto is one-upping him. And Naruto is the screw-up. Naruto is the worst in the class. it's good stuff. It's good story. It was compelling characters. It's honestly, playing this game is making me kind of want to watch it again. Okay, now comes the worst part of this. Quick time events. Everyone loves quick time events. Yep, you get QTE parts now. Oh, that was the wrong button, so I'm going to get smacked. Let's try that again without getting smacked. And I have to be careful now because I'm trying to beat this without losing my health bar there. If I get out of the green, I'm done. And it's very doable. It's easy to do this without losing that much health if you can do the quick time events. Sometimes you have to press the buttons, sometimes you have to bash them. So there will be another quick time event before too long. But I mean, this battle is kind of right out of the show, and it's really nice to see the large scale ones. This is something that you don't see in most fighting games. Somebody basically fighting something way stronger than them. I mean, I like this. It's almost more Dark Souls than fighting game, but whatever. Okay, he will be doing another quick time event shortly. Yeah, here it comes. Good stuff. Just good stuff. Very compelling story-wise, man. I mean, this is a really cool cinematic fight, too. If there were more of these in this game, I would love it. And yeah, this had to be really hard for them to do, that many of. This is only the second of the giant battles that I've seen in the game so far. They're both story stuff. I think I got it now. And he's an idiot, so of course he would headbutt him. That was really cool. Boom! I do need to watch more Shippuden. I really do. I want to watch more of it because, yeah, it is, as you say, it is more Naruto. And I do like the concept. I do like the characters. I do like the setting, the world. It is well written. Yeah, the story is good, at least what I've seen. Except the filler arcs. So I don't like the fact that... I don't know how far in this game goes in the story either. I don't know if it'll stop at the Sound 5 or if it'll continue into the filler crap. I'm hoping it stops at the Sound 5. But now another thing is it doesn't really have this many characters in this game. You've seen how many characters there are. I've got most of them unlocked. There's only 5 left to unlock. And yes, you can apparently do the Foxtail Naruto and the cursed second form Sasuke at some point. I haven't gotten to that yet either. But one thing, I mean, the Naruto, if you like this playstyle, it's similar to Clash of the Ninja, just Clash of the Ninja is so much better than this. But it's similar enough that I'm enjoying, and there are the Shippuden games as well. There are 4 others of these on Steam. And they're all the Shippuden ones, which have good stuff. And lots of characters. Oh my god. Because they did something that I love seeing in, especially fighting games are really good when you can do this too. You've got your engine. Like the first game, you build your engine, you build your game, you add the characters, and then you release it.
After everything that happened, and the old man's death.
No, that's probably true too, Z. I would not be surprised if there's that much filler in Shippuden, because Shippuden is a much longer show.
People risk their lives for other people.
But you get the characters, you have all the stuff, you release the game, and for the sequels, you can just build on what you have. You don't have to restart from scratch every time. Which I wish more companies would freaking figure out, especially when it comes to fighting games. There are so many places where they keep well, it's like every game they try to reboot it, redo the engine from scratch, redo the mechanics, have to reprogram all the characters in. Why? Just keep going with what you have. Especially in a game like this with the stories and all that. Oh, well.
I think I'm starting to understand.
I mean, you can improve the engine, sure, absolutely, add more things to the engine, but you don't have to start from scratch every time. And it is a shame that 2 of the games of Clash of the Ninjas, 3 and 4 for the GameCube, never made it to the US because... Yeah, exactly, Z, exactly! The thing is, they were trying to release them with the anime, and since the anime came so late in the US, it did. The show had been out for a long time in Japan and very popular before it started coming to the US. For some stupid reason, they delayed it so long. Fortunately, we're past that now. They freaking release subtitled versions the day they go air in Japan. It's great. I love it. At any rate, because of that delay, by the time the story had caught up with Clash of the Ninja 3, and not even to mention 4, the Wii was out, the GameCube was kind of a dying system, so they didn't bother translating 3 and 4, which is a shame because Z can attest, 4 was a great game. I loved it. That was my favorite of them. So many fun characters. And very broken mechanics. If you played Kikamaru, which I did, and they hated me for it because he is pretty fucking cheap. Alright, so I just redid a story mission. Just scrolls. Okay, that's all that appears, and I don't care about the scrolls. So yeah, that basically so far that's Naruto. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been playing. Now, I haven't even shown you some of the worst parts yet. It's like, okay, take a look at these wires up here. Yep. And I failed. This is another way to get around town, which you're discouraged from using because you're supposed to walk. And it's also really hard to get up onto the damn wires. In fact, the wires are more of a nuisance than anything else. However, if you can get it to work, which isn't hard once you get the first one, that's kind of cool. Now, hey, I only started using Rock Lee because our friend was using Rock Lee, and he was pretty badass with him, so I went, hey, I should try this guy out. And Shikamaru, just because Shikamaru is my favorite character. I love Shikamaru in the show. So that's why I started to use him. And he's good. He's very good. Kimimaru, though, he's broken as hell. Okay, so let's see what I have left on the mission list here. I need 180, so I need 7 more mission XP. Well, let's see what missions are available. Here's another thing. These, like, A rank missions here, these were available at the very beginning of the game, but you'll notice no mission XP. These are here basically to give you a lot of money. Look at 24,000 Rio, but you have 4 freaking battles to do it. Yeah, Kimimaro was broken. He just was. There's no way around it. Okay, so how about this? Shino and Kiba, rivals, disagreeing today. Let's go. My target is Shino. I have to go talk to Shino. Get 23. Oh, 4 grasshoppers. That's important. The 4 grasshoppers I need right now, and I'll show you why. Because this dude over here that had the arrows over his head, he wants me to give him 4 grasshoppers. I don't know why he wants 4 grasshoppers, but he wants 4 grasshoppers. So this mission will give me 4 grasshoppers. Yay. Let's go freaking whee, thunk. There is something satisfying about watching Naruto just throw himself like an idiot like that. Especially when you hit something. Alright, let's see what's going on, guys. Okay. Why are these guys fighting? That's a good question. Oh, great. So now Naruto has to fight both of them because he's an idiot. Yeah, why not? At least now I actually get to choose characters. Because it's a side mission. I can choose things. I have choice. I have selection. So let's see what happens here. Shikamaru, he actually isn't very good in this game. I hate to say it, he's not very good in this game. So now I can choose my support. Gaara, because Gaara is awesome. And... what? What? How do I have these support characters? Like, no, I'm not kidding. I had no idea I had these guys in support characters. Well, hell, let's do one of the Sound Ninja. Let's do Flutie McFlute. So, which ninjutsu do I want? Explosive Style Flying Blade or Shadow Possession? Obviously. Sand Shower. Demon Flute Phantom Wave? Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. I have no idea. That's pretty cool. So you have more support characters than actual characters. So I have to try to win with at least 1 life bar remaining. If I go below that, I fail. Oh god, it's Shino. I forgot about that. Shino's actually kind of badass in this. Ugh. And that's why. That move is broken. Because as you see, it keeps going. It's still going. No, no, no. Ah! Back off. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to make it this time. Shino's going to win. Yep, let's try that again. I did it wrong. I picked a bad character. Is that ground move there? Look, it's still going. See, it tracks you, too. Why are you invulnerable? What the hell's going on? What is going on? Well, I'm not winning with this character, unfortunately. I told you, Shikamaru is not that good in this game. I haven't even gotten a hit in. So, back to character select. Let's actually pick characters I'm decent at. Which is Naruto, unfortunately. There's none of the... actually... Tenten's pretty good. And we'll just go ahead and go with that squad. Wait, what? No, I don't want you twice. I can choose you twice? That's messed up. Ninja tool. Yep. Alright. Let's see if I do any better this time. See how cheap this is? $10 is so cheap. $10 is so cheap. Ow. Well, now I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh no, what are you doing, 10? Stop failing! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't lose that last life. You need that. Ah! Stop dodging. Stop dodging! Stop dodging! There we go! Yeah! Yeah, not a particularly fantastic fighting game. Really isn't. Really isn't. Most of the time, your combos are just bash B, get in their face and bash B as much as you want. Alright, but I got 4 grasshoppers. Let's go turn them in. Oh, I do love it. So yeah, again, because it was just a side mission, all you get is more scrolls appearing on the map. I don't care about the damn scrolls. Speaking of just slamming him into a wall, there you go. And I do like this too, as you progress in the story, more characters show up on the map. I thought that was a pretty nice little touch. They don't add much, they just show up and you can talk to them, get a little bit of story. Yay! As far as I know, there's no other overworld map like this, open world map, just this one. So, running over here again, this guy with the arrow wanted grasshoppers. I just got grasshoppers. So what is he going to give me in exchange for grasshoppers? See, 4 grasshoppers. Give it to them. And I get Firecracker Ball. Now, Firecracker Ball is going to be used at the item store. I know this item already. I've been looking for it. I haven't even shown you guys the worst part of this yet. Because, oh God, there is something terrible. In fact, I'll show it to you now. Okay, see that switch over there? Now, you can stand on this switch, and it'll open the door. And as you see, there was a treasure chest inside there. So, okay, well, let's go get the thing, right? Oh, it closed. So, classic Zelda stuff. You have to put a box or something on it. Here's the nearest box. So let's go put it on it. Yeah. I have to carry this box this slowly over to that switch. And no, you can't do it faster by throwing it. That doesn't actually help. I've timed it. Who thought this was fun? Who thought this was a good idea? I mean, I would have no problem picking it up and running at the same speed, but look at this crap! Look at that waste of time! Oh, and you can't go through that until the door is all the way open. That was fun. And these things, I don't even know how to open those yet. I have no idea how you're supposed to open those. Okay, order list. Bumble. Oh, I need yellow flowers still. Damn it. Okay. But at least now it's all I need is yellow flowers. So that should give me enough. I'll save. That should give me enough to go ahead and do another mission. Let's hope we get a good mission this time. Do I have enough? 204. That should be enough. Yeah, it gives me 2 more missions. Yay, 2 missions. Okay. So now it's Jiraiya versus Kisame. Kisame. Alright, hopefully this will actually unlock Kisame as a unlockable, because I know he's one of the characters you can get. Obviously, I can fight against him. It's not just support, so I should be able to play as him. Well, that didn't work at all, did it? Yeah, don't mess with me. I got a frog. Ah, he moved! You're not allowed to move! Who said he could move? I am going to lose this one. Tried to get out of that way from that one. Oops. Yeah, take that. Wait, did I just go in awakening mode? What the hell? Okay, I'm just going to frog drop him to death. That works. Yeah, I apparently awakened formed somehow. I guess sitting there and charging my chakra when it was already charged. Yay. At any rate, mission complete. I got exploding mushrooms. Yeah, there we go. Kasame is now playable as well. Secret scrolls. Do not care about the secret scrolls. I wonder what the last character is. Okay, next mission. Oh, God! Freaking... Ah! Yay! We get more of the mini games. Hey, look! Tree climbing! I have to climb the tree! This is an important story mission. I mean, you know, you remember the part in the show where every few episodes they had to climb a tree, right? Because that's what this is. In order to master the Rasengan, I had to climb a tree. I also love how it goes from dark to daylight when you start climbing the tree. It's not a race this time. So there's no balls falling on me. It's good, because you don't want Sasuke rubbing her balls on you. Ah, that's going to hit it. Yep. Ah, right into it. Amazing. I'm amazing. Don't mind me. I'm just amazing. if you're gonna put mini games in a game, and I don't have a problem with mini games in general, but if you're going to use them, at least put some effort into them. Because this is just bad. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this. This is the curry of life of this video game. Just saying that probably made Z wince.
Mission success.
See, okay, so that's something else showed up. Notice these three actually. Blue scroll and question marks. These are new missions coming up, but I have to go talk to these guys in order to get the missions to pop up on my list. Or one of them will be one of the, we need you to find this for me, exchange dudes. Alright. As I said, I don't mind having a story mode. In fact, I like having a story mode, especially since this is following the story of the show and it's just bringing back good memories for me because, God, that show had some awesome moments in it. But I wish it was done better than this. This is just pointless time wasting. Run out of ingredients. You need 2 apples. Do I have 2 apples? Yes, I do have 2 apples. I will give you the 2 apples. And you will give me... You gave me a pain tag to trade for items. Now, in fairness, he does... How do you like them apples? Thank you, Z. Thank you very much. You know, in fairness, the I love my lips. That was AMV Hell, and that was amazing. But yeah, that was a really stupid filler episode, I'll admit. Especially as later on you do get to see his mouth. But it did, like I said, it did bring out a very fun... Okay, hey, look at the whole... Well, there we go. Now we know. These are only 500. And there's still 1, 2 to go. I doubt they're going to be too expensive. So I got a couple more supports now. That's awesome. Yeah, but I said, it made for a great joke at AMV Hell. Alright. Yo, Hinata, what are you doing out here? That was all you were doing out here. Okay. Mission list. What do we got? I think I can do one more. Okay, this is actually one of the notes. The fan sub was often better than the actual sub. Because the fan sub included little tidbits and such. Alright, well, okay, let's see. How many will this give me? 13. Well, let's go do a training match with Kakashi. I know they call it Kakashi in this. I'm used to calling him Kakashi. Well, that worked. Honestly, I don't really remember the fan subs anymore. other than some of the really nice extra features they included. Like keeping the original names for the moves and then translating them. So training. Okay, I'm actually going to just do this normally. Demon Wind Bomb, I don't have a second for you. I would actually rather you do that one and rather you do the kick. So I like the fact that you actually can choose a little bit more in your supports and all that. And this is what I was talking about. This is a D rank mission. Okay, watch this. Watch this guy. Oh my god, he moved. Can you believe it? He actually moved. Yeah, the beginning of the game was just this. The characters were barely freaking... The guys who were fighting would barely even move. It was awful. Ever. You're getting a lot of those points today. Twitch being very kind, and thank you very much. You have to find a YouTube video of that for me. So you can, assuming it exists. Oh, nice. Well, that's handy. See, I'm not even going to kill you myself. I will... What? What? Oh, I have to beat him with a ninjutsu. I didn't notice that one. Crap. Here I thought I was being all clever, and it's like, yeah, I'm not even going to bother with it. I'm going to let my teammates do it. No, I have to beat him with this. Oh, you little shit. I wish you could skip this, but you can't. I would so much rather he just throw a freaking Rasengan or use the Rasengan. Alright. Win the battle. Did I do it with a ninjutsu? Yes, I did. That was considered part of the ninjutsu, the combo afterward. I got too clever for myself. That's all there is to it. So this is what I've been playing lately. I've talked about it. I do like the show. I like the character progression in it. I like... You actually... This is a show that has actual character growth! There are so many shows out there where the characters remain static through the entire series. But no, in this one the characters grow and change throughout it. Oh, there's a mission important character. Let's go find it. Like I said, just the entire Sasuke Naruto arc for the first part of the show is just really good. The rivalry that starts, and of course, you know, Naruto and Sasuke are put together because Naruto's the screw-up, Sasuke's the best, so to balance the teams out, you put those two together. And throughout it, especially, and I'm sure Sawsmith remembers this part as well, but the moment in particular with the water towers as Sasuke shows off his Chidori and Naruto uses his Rasengan. Nice, Sawsmith. Very nice. Hard to go wrong with free pizza. Just such good little moments in this show. Oops, I don't want figurines. I wanted these. Who have we got down here? Chuji no Kibo. These ones cost 40k a piece. All right. Can I do the next mission yet? And this, at this point, I'm not really doing much but the missions. I've already discussed the show. All right, there's the reunion with Lady Tsunade. Uh-oh. Now, I wonder how long it's going to take before I actually get her as a character playable. Shouldn't be too long. Gonna punch her out, yes. Don't mock the Hokages. I really do like the characters in the show. So, there are certainly worse shows out there. Oh, you lucky! Ah! Bad timing on that. Man, she is just being mean! High attack power, high speed. And she keeps dodging my attacks! Yes, Sawsmith. And yeah, that's one thing you don't have in this game is the sexy no jitsu. Or harem no jitsu. Again, I'm used to the fan sub, so I'm used to the actual Japanese versions of the names. Oh, I'm gonna lose this one hard. Counter, you... God damn it! The condition's violated. You didn't win. I did get beaten by an old lady. See, that was another thing I like. Like I said, I liked the character growth and all on this show. Tsunade here, and then you get to see her and Sakura together, training. You get to see the evolution of the characters. You get to see the chains of who does what, and who teaches who, and what they learn, and it's really good stuff. Of course you'd smack me when I actually managed to get a hit. Oh, that was a throw I think I did. Come on, there we go. That ought to do it. That ought to do it. I think that's going to be it, like I said, for my recording today, just because at this point there's not much else left to say on this game. I've spoken my piece. It has some problems. The story mode, as much as I do like having the story, there's a lot of just time wasting in it. However, there are some very cool moments reflecting from the show. I like the characters of the show. I like the fact that it has the story mode like that. I don't mind that for unlocking the characters, although that always does seem kind of weird to me. Did not unlock her right away there. A lot of stuff to get, a lot of stuff to do, but the fighting is not that great. In the end, if you're not really a fan of the show, you're probably not going to like this game. There are far better fighting games out there, although this is a fairly easy one if you want to go for younger audiences or audiences who aren't that into fighting games, especially not as good at the technical ones. There is enough here to be technical, but even in the Naruto games, the Clash of the Ninja games were so much better than this. And it's just a shame that those aren't available on Steam. No, those are on Nintendo consoles. And imagine something from Nintendo actually making it to Steam. That'll be the day. Ugh. At any rate, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I am taking a couple days break. When I return, it'll be for a normal game. Getting over it is not done. Whenever I feel like picking it up and banging my head against it, I will stream it, I will record it. It'll just not be on a regular schedule, and it won't get in the way of my normal stream. I've got to quit doing that. I've got to quit screwing up my normal stream for stuff. At any rate, take care, Internet, and enjoy the games you play.